Okay, so this is problem number 4 on the Math Excel about factoring. You might have a different problem, but it should be the same model, so this should be instructive for you if you have a slightly different problem. So I have 21x squared minus 6x. Now my goal is to factor out whatever I can. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the greatest common factor between 21 and 6. And so the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to write out all the pairs of numbers that I can multiply together to get 21, all the pairs of whole numbers. So 21 divided by 1 would give you 21. 21 divided by 2 is not going to work because when I do 21 divided by 2, it's going to give me a decimal. 21 divided by 3 is going to give me 7. And if I try 4, 5, and 6, none of those are going to work either. So those are my 4 factors of 21. Now let's try and do this with 6. So 1 and 6, because 1 times 6 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And those numbers have kind of met in the middle there. So those are all my factors for 6. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to pick out the biggest number that they have in common. So they both don't have a 21, they both don't have a 6, they both don't have a 7, but they both have a 3. Okay, so that means my greatest common factor is 3, and I'm going to divide both of these terms by 3. I'm also going to divide by the variable with the lowest exponent. So they both have an x, so I'm going to divide by x, right? And that means that I'm going to have a 3x when I pull it outside. 21 divided by 3 is 7. X squared divided by x, remember we're subtracting the exponents, and since there's no exponent for x, we're assuming that's a 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, so this is just an x, right? X to the first power. And then we're going to keep the operation symbol, which is minus. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And x divided by x cancels itself out, so I don't need any variables there. So this would be my final answer. 3x times the quantity 7x minus 2. Keep asking questions, I'll keep making videos.